As St. Paul says, God allows some evils in order to test us, but it is a deadly and radically false notion to think that because God allows heresies to be readily spread, we should not fight against them, but should go along with them in a spirit of resignation. This is a false interpretation of resignation to God's will. The devastation of the vineyard of the Lord should instead fill us with the deepest pain and mobilize us for the fight to be fought with all legitimate means against everything which is evil and offensive to God, against all heresies. What does God expect of us in the present devastation of His vineyard? First, to respond to all the snares of the devil, but growing in faith, hope, and love. A lot of prayer and mortification for the church. Second, to be especially watchful so that we are not infected in any way. Third, to struggle against the present devastation with all the peaceful means at our disposal. And fourth, by not forgetting that the absolute truth of the deposit of the Catholic faith objectively remains untouched by all the empty talk of certain theologians. We must never forget that in spite of all diabolic devastation of the vineyard of the Lord, the glory of the Holy Church, which is the bride of Christ, nevertheless remains untouched in its essence. Indeed, it is the one true reality. What do all the changing trends of the time really amount to? They are so much sound and fury, signifying nothing when compared with the eternal truth and the love of God. Thus, we should love God more and atone for these aberrations, not just suffer them and be sad, but go about with serenity and the joy, consequences of the certainty that God is our Father and He never fails us. The two thieves suffered together with Christ on the cross, and yet their suffering does not save us. Jesus' love, while suffering, saves us. He suffers, but He loves us even more than He suffers. His love for you is greater than His pain.
the